Hello, everyone. Who here watches The Bachelorette? I do not. I've seen a few episodes. I think I would watch it more regularly, though, if the whole thing was group dates. I love the group dates, because it starts, and the Bachelorette is standing there, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so nervous for this date. And you're like, oh my God, who is this date with? And the camera pans to like a horde of 12 men. It's like walking in a straight line across a hill. And they're all like chummy with each other as if they're all gonna get laid or something. And then they don't even do a date. It looks more like a 4th grade birthday party. Like they play laser tag or they do bumper cars or something. It's like, can you imagine if you were on this show, you won, you married the Bachelorette, you had kids, how do you explain how this all started to your kids? Like, well, your mother and I, our first date was skee ball with like 9 other dudes. And I was the guy who walked up to her at the start and picked her up and went, you're so beautiful. We've been together ever since. Do you guys think that stores like Target and Walmart use the self-checkout kiosks to scout new talent? You know, like you're out there, you're checking your stuff out, and an employee walks up to you and is like, I like the way you move that cargo, kid. You ever think of going pro? I got a low-paying job with no benefits for it. My first day of high school, take me back. My first day of high school, I tripped while walking up a stairwell, and I fell on my face, and a teacher saw me, and he laughed his ass off. And throughout the rest of high school, whenever I would see this teacher in the hallway, he would giggle a little bit, and I could see him reliving the memory in his head. But the tables turned when on one of the last days of high school, I walked into the men's room, and he was in there, alone, at the urinal, peeing. And this is what I walked into. I walked in, and he was just standing there going, oh, God! Voice crack included. And I just went, I don't know what this is, but karma sure is sweet. And got my diploma, got out of there. When I go to Starbucks, I refuse to say the sizes, the venti, grande, whatever. I say small, medium, large, wherever I go. I don't care if they're trying to teach me Italian or whatever. I am saying small, medium, and large at every restaurant. And I always try to make a big deal of it, like I'm gonna provoke the barista. If I walk up there and I'll go, yeah, oh, the medium. I go, a medium what? They don't give a shit. And I'm too excited to say medium that I don't say what I want to order. So I just go, a medium. I go, a medium what? I go, a medium, chocolate chip brownie explosion frappuccino, please. Because that's the problem, is the only thing I want to get at Starbucks is the most embarrassing thing to order, the Frappuccino milkshake things, because they have the embarrassing names, and then you have to wait for them to call out your name. They always say your name a little bit louder than they say everyone else's name, because you're just waiting there, and the person yells out, yes, a cotton candy, mint chocolate chip, hot fudge Frappuccino for Teddy Fisher! And they slam it on the ground, and the hot fudge falls everywhere. And everyone looks at you, and you just go, oh, okay, bye. Because that's the problem, is I'm addicted to sugar. I am a sugar addict. I cannot get enough of it. Candy, cookies, all of it. So much so that when I was in high school, sugar was my way of rebelling. You know? Like some teenagers sell drugs or drink or whatever. But what I would do is I would go to the grocery store by myself, and I would buy the sugary cereal that my mom wouldn't buy. And hide it in my closet upstairs. You know, come back from a long day at work, throw my backpack down, open up the closet, take a fistful of Fruit Loops and chow down like a bad boy. Because the cereal my mom got sucked. It didn't have any sugar in it, and it came in this disgusting gray box with no mascot or colors or anything, no font. It was just Times New Roman, wheat balls. The Looked like something you find in a fallout shelter. And every once in a while, my mom would leave for the weekend, and I had the house to myself. That's when some teenagers, they call up their friends. They have a rager. But that's when I would just take the cereal out of the closet and eat it in other rooms of the house. Like the kitchen. That's my time. Thank you all so much.